What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the general sneak peek, okay, for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, y'all are third on the list this week, okay? Hope you guys are doing well and will ride with me throughout the week to see how your energy changes as we do different readings starting on Tuesdays all the way to Saturday. Okay, so just watch the ebb and flow of your sign's energy, and by all means, feel free to hit me up and let me know how you are liking the spreads. Okay, but remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So, with your general sneak peek, if you're not familiar or you're new around here, I'm going to start with the general rider's weight. Okay? And then we will use the Instant Tarot Reader purple deck, my miniature purple deck, to clarify. And then we'll pull one card from the Elemental Oracle deck energetically. Okay, I am going to, from the rider's weight to the clarifiers, pull 5 cards. Okay, I pull 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. All right, so let's get started. Okay, 1 from the top, 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom, 2 from the bottom, second from the bottom. Okay, and then 1 energetically from the middle. Okay, hopefully you guys can see everything pretty clearly here. I wanted to do the generals like this week so that way you guys can see how the cards lay out in front of me when I'm normally face value to you guys. Okay, so Cancer, let's see what you have. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, whoo, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, so I feel as though with this spread, just looking at it overall, is you are getting some news about something here that you have been, and it's somewhat troubling possibly. Okay, or you have been made aware of something that is troubling to you, okay, within your life. Okay, something going on where I feel as though with the Three of Swords, it's something that you love to do, and it seems like you have to reevaluate some things and start over with this Page of Wands being dead in the middle here of your reading. And then we have with the Eight of Pentacles where you have to, get some work, do some work, okay? Basically reevaluating things and maybe revamping some things, okay? So that is what I'm getting just across the board for you guys, okay? Like I said, this Knight of Swords, someone, coming to relieve some, or reveal some truth to you, okay? Or something being brought to your attention, okay? Air energy with all of these swords here, okay? So it's either someone bringing you some truth or you coming to truth or realization about something, okay? But it is causing you some sleepless nights, okay? Worrying, maybe reconsidering changing some things, or just maybe trying to go into a different direction with something. I'm also hearing regrets as well, okay? So let's get into the clarifiers here, okay? So with my miniature deck here, the Instant Tarot Reader, I'm going to lay out these cards, same thing, 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle, okay? So 1 from the top for the Knight of Swords, another from the top for the Nine of Swords, one from the bottom for the Page of Wands, another from the bottom for the Three of Swords, and then one energetically from the middle for the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And we are not looking at the bottom of the deck for these, as this is just a general sneak peek. Okay. So let's see what you have with the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords clarifying the Knight of Swords. Okay. So Cancer, with the Eight of Swords showing up here, okay, to clarify the Knight of Swords, you feel somewhat stuck in a sense, okay, with your plans, all right. Maybe this information that comes to you kind of puts you in a situation where you have no movement, okay. This stunts your growth in a sense with this Eight of Swords, okay. As you see with this Eight of Swords, she's got the swords around her and then one coming directly from the top while she's trying to defend herself, okay. Get in where you fit in, whether this be feminine or masculine energy, okay. But it's not gender specific. I just read based off of the cards, okay. So she is trying to defend herself, but all of these swords are kind of, you know, hovering around her, okay. So you feel like you can't really move the way you want to because of this information that's being brought to you, okay. Let's move on to the Nine of Swords, and it is being clarified by the Prince of Swords, which would kind of be the Knight of Swords showing up again, okay. So possibly more information coming out to you. Maybe you were planning on going one way with something, you thought you figured it out, and then this person's like, nope, not gonna be able to do that either. So it's very discerning in a sense, or disheartening is possibly the word that we're looking for here. Just a lot of, with this coming up double time, it's like, what's the saying, like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, okay, is how you're feeling right now. So it's like you need some good news, and it's almost like you have to, with the Page of Wands coming up next, is like you have to start literally from the ground up all over again, okay. And I think you know this intuitively, you know this, but you don't want to do it, okay. And I think you're coming to terms with yourself about what you are either capable of doing or what you do and do not want to do, okay, with this Prince of Swords coming up, clarifying the Nine of Swords, okay. A lot of air energy. So you may have some air placements in your chart or dealing with an air sign, okay, but you don't have to be, okay. So let's move on to the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, which is coming up yet again in your reading. The Eight of Pentacles came out twice, okay. So we have a lot of double energy coming out here, okay. I feel like there's double truth, a lot of emotions coming through for you here, in a sense of how you react or respond to the truth, okay. With the Eight of Pentacles coming up with the Page of Wands, like I said at the beginning, you are having to start over. Having to start over is also costing you, okay. You are going to be reevaluating your expenses. Maybe you have put too much money into something and you're not seeing a reasonable return on your investments, okay. So you have to start over, okay, with what you're building here or what you've been working on, okay. And it, with the Three of Swords following behind it, you know, like I said, it's very disheartening because you had such high hopes for it. However, you have to ask yourself, were you really in it for the right reasons, or were you just looking for a payout, okay. So you have to be honest with yourself and forthright with yourself and start over. Okay, with when you start over, you should be coming from a place of positive energy and really reevaluating it to make it better than it was before. And you have to do something that you truly love, okay, that you don't see as just a job or just something to get paid from. You see it as an investment for not only yourself but for others, okay? By all means, Cancer, I truly advise you to look at the monthly manifestation that we did for March right before the new moon on the 2nd, okay? And work on that manifestation in reference to your investments, okay? And what you're going to be working towards and what you want to achieve during this upcoming full worm moon, which is on the 18th. But on the 10th is a first quarter moon where you should be reevaluating things, okay, and checking your progress, okay, if you have watched that video, okay. So let's get into this Three of Swords energy. The Three of Swords is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, okay. Three of Swords being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said before, you are having, it's heartbreaking, okay? Not only is it heartbreaking, I think it's been heartbreaking to your finances, okay? Of how much money you have been spending, okay? Towards this investment, okay? You have had more of a loss than a gain, okay? Like I said before. So it is very imperative that you start figuring out ways for you to either save money, okay, with this investment that you made, either by saving or maybe reducing your prices if you have a business of some sort. Look into doing that, okay. But you've dished out a lot of money instead of getting that return, and it hurts. It truly hurts. For some of you, it is possibly someone who has been digging into your pockets a lot, and there could be some bad blood there, okay, because it's been dampening your finances as a whole. It's not just about the investments. It's about being able to pay your bills. It's about being able to keep a roof over your head. And possibly someone has been taking from you more than what they should and not considering that of your well-being, okay? So take that into consideration as well. That's not for all of you. That's just for some, okay? So with the Eight of Pentacles, it is being clarified by the Nine of Wands, okay? You are shutting it down as far as what you are doing moving forward, okay? You're not letting anybody in. As far as I'm hearing, only a select few are going to be allowed into your circle, okay? You're going into isolation or seclusion, okay, to really work hard, okay? Some of you, I feel like someone's like doing some overtime possibly to gain some of the money back that they've lost, okay? Like I said, Eight of Pentacles here twice. You are really doubling down on the work, okay? As far as, like I said, revamping, it could be maybe developing a new business plan, possibly, and seeing where there's some things missing or where things could improve for a business that you already have, okay? But you are in this Nine of Wands energy where you're like, you know what, how can I save money? And you finally kind of figured it out where you're reevaluating how you operate with money, okay? Where in a sense of you're like, okay, maybe I need to stop going out. Maybe I need to stop eating out. I need to start eating at home more so I can try to save some money up for this new venture, or so that way I can pay this bill off. Things of that nature. Little things like that. Maybe you're looking at what you spend on a monthly basis with subscriptions to like other platforms and things like that, or luxuries that you're usually spending money on every month. You're dialing back on that to save money for something else, okay? I'm hearing there could be a big expense that is coming up for you, okay, that you are trying to save up for. It could be for a repair or a trip, something of that nature, or possibly just a very big purchase. And you are trying to find ways to either make the money to get this personal item, or you're getting rid of some things so that way you can put money towards that item. And again, I'm like I said before, overtime, 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 okay, is what someone's doing, okay, just so they can get by, okay, and make up for the money that was lost. All right, so we're now going to go into the Elemental Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle these. You're the first sign so far within the general reads that I have felt like I need to reshuffle these. Okay, I usually reshuffle all the cards after each sign before I get started, but whenever I get energetically guided to shuffle, I go ahead and I reshuffle. Okay. All right, and I do that 3 times, and then I'm going to cut as well. Okay, and then we'll do one energetic pull for you, and then we'll read from the book, the Elemental Oracle book, to read the passage for your overall energy or advice. Okay. It's like I want this particular card. It's hard to get it out. Okay, so let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. We have discipline and time. Discipline and time. The number 41, 41 equaling out to 5. Time to make a change. Okay. I'm literally hearing Michael Jackson's Make That Change. Okay. Maybe you need to go and listen to that. Okay. As far as your song choice, that just came out of nowhere. Okay. You're the first one to get that song choice or a song choice in general for the week. Okay. But discipline being here definitely clarifies the 8 of Pentacles coming out twice for you guys. Okay. So let's go into the book for number 41. And I'll hold it up for you. This is the element of air. Again, this is dealing with the air element. So by all means, look into your birth chart placements, okay? If you have any, okay? Primarily pay attention to your sun, moon, and Venus in possibly your 7th house, okay? So 41, time. Discipline. Find out the causes of your procrastination or resistance. Do not miss your opportunities. Someone is wasting your time. Be aware of this. You have finite time on this planet, so use it well. Disciplinatus, which is Latin for disciplined, okay? So there could be someone around you wasting your time, or you are the one wasting your time. It may not be a particular someone, because I'm not feeling that in this energy. I feel like this is just you needing to come to terms with some truth on how you have been doing things lately, okay? As far as your life is concerned, you need to reevaluate some things. You need to take a break and really slow down and find out what is the cause of your main concerns, okay? And once you do that, Cancer, I think you'll be a little bit more well-rounded, okay? So, be mindful of your time management with this double 8 of Pentacles. Make sure it's productive. Make sure it's positive, okay? And make sure it's not only good for you, but will also benefit others in a positive sense, okay? But until next time, peace.